Closing is always easy when you're in Cardone U. We role play with Grant Cardone's team. They know just what to do. They're always there to support us. We couldn't ask for more. On our way in the right direction, we found what we're looking for. In FLC, in FLC. Closing is better with appointment setters. You'd better believe we're not a team but a family. We work together in harmony. We are devoted, on that you can quote me, in FLC.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the FLC Hangout, where your freedom lifestyle begins. We are back. Hello, we missed you. It's not even been a full week this time because we had our special episode go out on Wednesday. So if you haven't seen that, you need to go watch it. It's with Shashmita. It was celebrating our 1 year on YouTube, which is very exciting, and it was full of golden nuggets. So after this, go watch that one if you're looking for another place to go. We got you. But welcome back. Hello. How is everyone doing? Today, we are mixing up a little bit, right? So we talk a lot on here about mindset, like the mechanics, like do the doings, lots of inspirational things, how to get your mind and everything in the right place. And we talk a lot about doing the doings. You do all this so that you can go do the doings. So we thought, let's show you guys how we do the doings. Let's actually dive deep into the doings and not only just talk about it and inspire you to do it. Let's actually do it. Missy and I are going to do the doings. We're going to show you what goes down in the FLC sales team and on the FLC meetings. So because people believe what they see, not what they hear, right? So I'm really excited. Misty, this was actually your idea, so thank you very much. I feel like this is going to be a really powerful one.
Yeah, I think so too. But I forgot to bring the butter. I think I'm still milking the cow. So I'm hoping you brought your butter.
I hope I brought my butter too. Sometimes the butter's more there than it is other days.
That's understandable. I've seen a lot of your videos you post and you got a lot of butter. And I think it's awesome. So I'm super excited to do this because I think it's important. I think it's important, like when, how we, like you said, we talk about doing the doings all the time. And people are so worried about, where am I going to get the really high quality leads? Where am I going to find them at? How am I going to be able to talk to people or even get them to buy or even be interested in what I'm offering? And I think that what we're about to show everybody is very important because this is where the money comes in. This is like, we have to do this every day, at least 5 days a week. Some of us do it 7 just because we're overachievers. We like to keep busy and do stuff. But this is something that, it's very important, especially when you're just building your business. You've got to be able to go out and talk to people and bring in those clients. And a lot of people can't go out and just start the paid ads right away. So how are you going to do that? Well, back in the old day, they used to go door to door, right? Mm. People are thinking, door to door salesman, that's dead, that's gone. No, it's not. Mm-mm. The only difference is now they're not going to your door, they're using the phone.
Mm-hmm.
They're using the internet.
Yeah, people even say that cold calling is dead. When you do it right, it works. It works.
A lot of times it works better than the actual ads and videos do.
Yeah, because it's a real person.
Yeah, it's a real person. You're talking to a real person. You're getting real action, real objections or excuses that you can handle and, and then show them that we are really there not to scam them or take their money, but you're really there for a purpose to help them solve a problem that they have. And I think this is really important to get down. And, like I said, nobody likes cold calls. We all say it. Nobody likes cold calls, but you need to be friends with cold calls and make that your best friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I agree. So what we're going to do is very, very exciting. So I'm going to be calling Misty, and this is what we do on every single team meeting. We meet every single day, and as well as other things we talk about, we role play either the calling or the close or a certain situation one of us is having right now. Um, but what I'm going to do our generic cold call script. Someone downloaded a book, a free ebook online. We have their number. We're giving them a call. So Misty is going to be the customer, the client, the lead I'm calling. You can give me some objections, but I think, yeah, we're going to
You
go
want a
through.
level one?
Yeah, yeah, just
Yeah, let's keep it level one right now. We don't want to go Big Brother Dave 10.
Not Big Brother Dave 10. No. No, but
we'll keep it level one. We'll do level one. We're good.
yeah, you throw some in there, don't, whatever, but we're gonna do it all and then we're gonna talk about it. So if you're watching, you can rewatch this, you can take notes. We're not going to talk about it really right now. We're going to do it and then we're going to talk about the different parts, because see how many different parts of the call you think that you can spot, and then we'll talk about it after. Sounds good? I mean, you can't reply to us, but sounds good. Yeah. All right, let's get straight into it. Are you ready, Misty?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, so to recap, Misty downloaded Javaria's free ebook. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, Misty. This is Josie calling from the Freedom Lifestyle Creators Office with Shabaria. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Misty. The reason for the call is you downloaded Shabaria's book, The Freedom Lifestyle, and she asked me to reach out and give you access to the #1 program to scale your online business and double your sales within 49 days. So just to be sure I'm not wasting your time, Misty, why did you download this book?
To be honest, I don't remember downloading the book.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely no worries. This is actually why we make these calls, so I'm really glad I caught you. Misty, do you have a business?
I currently do, yes.
Okay, good, great. And what's the biggest challenge you're currently facing in growing a business?
Right now things are going pretty good, but they could be better. I'm having a hard time finding people to at least click on my website and check out what I'm doing.
Okay, got it. And what exactly do you mean by that?
Well, I've got some ads out there, but they're really not clicking on the ads to check out, to find out more information. And so, you know, when they click on the ad to get more information, it directly takes them to the website, and they might stop in and check out a little bit and then they're off. It's like not even very long that they're on the website, long enough to really pick up too much information or really see what I have of value there. So I'm having a hard time getting people to come in and purchase.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you for sharing that with me. And how much is that costing you right now? Because of the you're putting the ads out and people aren't really converting from it. How much is that costing you?
Well, it depends on the month, and the type of ad. It can right now it's anywhere from like about 200 to just under $500 a month. That's
Okay.
just the ads. That's just the ads. That's not even if I was to calculate in like the sales that I'm missing out on, it's pretty close to $10,000 a month.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Got it. Thank you for sharing that with me. And I really want to help you solve that problem. Misty, if it was all up to you, let me ask you this. Where would you like to see yourself in your business, let's say by the end of this year, in terms of monthly income? What's that goal?
Ooh. I would like to be at least getting 20K a month by the end of this year.
20K a
At
month.
least that.
Great, let's do it. And in order
Yes.
to get yourself there and to actually stop these ads going to waste, and I mean, you said it's 250 to 500 a month and probably about 10,000 in deals that you're currently missing out on. What do you feel you need the most assistance with right now? Is it actually marketing, generating high quality leads who are ready to buy? Is it learning to close the deals? Is it the automation? Is it just scaling everything up? What would you say?
Wow, it all sounds amazing. So I'm thinking probably all of it, because like I said, I think what I have is real value, and it can really benefit people. But I think that we can always improve on the ads. Definitely need to be improved on. But when I go to talk to people and close deals, I think I do pretty well. But if I'm not getting as many people to close, then maybe I should work on that as well. So I think a little bit of everything would be good.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. We can definitely help you with all of these. So I'm really glad you said that. Which one would you like to focus on first? What do you think would be that foundation that would make everything else grow after that?
Ooh, that's a tough one. It's a good question because on one hand, I want to say the ads because without getting the ads done and getting those right, then I can't bring the people in to talk to them. But I do need to be able to talk to people, and I think that transitions into the ads.
Yeah.
So maybe talking to people would be the best, be the
Yeah.
first.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Absolutely. Completely understand. And we actually help a lot of entrepreneurs who say the same thing to me and who actually struggle with this as well. So we can definitely help you to do this. Now, Misty, if I could show you exactly how we help other people do this, exactly how we can help you do this and save you from spending and wasting that ad money and actually get those deals in, would you give me 15 minutes in front of a computer to show you how?
Um, yeah, if you can show me how to do all of that stuff, I would love that. But do I
Great.
have to pay for this 15-minute call, for that 15-minute call?
Absolutely not. Thank you so much for asking. What I want to do is actually just run you through everything we do because people believe what they see, not what they hear. So that's going to be a free 15-minute Zoom call. Are you in front of a computer right now?
Um, Currently I am not, but I can be in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Amazing. Perfect. So I'm going to send you an email with the Zoom link. What's your best email address, please?
Misty@chabaria.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And are you on WhatsApp with the same phone number?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. And Misty, when you make a decision, is there anyone else you need to consult with that we should have on this call?
Currently, no. I quit consulting with my fish. He had no idea what he was doing. So it's just me.
Okay, got it. Great. You're the woman. Is there anyone else you value the opinion of that we should have on this call?
I value a lot of people's opinions, but not for this call, not for this kind of type of decision. No.
Okay, excellent. I will hold you to that. Now, Misty, other than a zombie apocalypse, I know our call is in 10 minutes, but other than a zombie apocalypse or a natural disaster, is there any reason you wouldn't make it to our call in 10 minutes?
Um, no, no, I should be there.
Okay, good. I love should. But are you? Are you not going to be there? I don't want to waste your time.
No, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay, excellent. And Misty, just before I let you go and hop on the Zoom with you in 10 minutes, why are you giving me your time on this call?
Because you said that you could show me how you guys can help me to be able to increase my income and scale my business, and help me talk to people. So I'll be there because I need to know those things. Things need to
Yeah.
change.
All right, excellent. I love that. So my intention on this call is to solve your problem, give you all the information on what we do, how we can help you, and to make it easy for you to make a decision before the end of the call. Now, if that doesn't happen, that's my fault, not yours. And I really look forward to speaking to you in 10 minutes.
Yes, me too. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hoo-ha,
Bye.
hoo.
Peace.
See, I knew you'd bring the butter, and you knew me so well. You added the natural disaster at the end because you knew I was
Yeah,
going to say something else.
yeah, I knew. Misty's a little tricksy one sometimes. A little,
Yeah, yeah,
but
she's like, yeah, you're always
there
like,
we go.
other than the zombie apocalypse, well, if the comet hits
Yeah,
the Earth and it explodes, then I
if there's
won't
a
be there.
tsunami.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So that's the cold call. That is the script. Obviously, it's let's talk about it. Okay, so if you're watching that, comment below how many little sections you spotted or how many little things you spotted because it's a script that flows, but there's lots and lots of different parts to it, right? So we're going to go step by step and then talk about each step. Should we do that?
Yeah, I think it's a great
All
idea.
right. Perfect. So the first thing that I said, ring, ring. Misty answered. Hi, Misty. This is Josie calling from the Freedom Lifestyle Creators office with Shabaria. Good morning. That's it. That's the first section. So this is the greeting. Um, what?
Never ask the person how they're doing.
Yeah.
Never ask the person how they're doing because that's a whole new conversation.
Yes. No, this is good. So greeting, never say how are you? Because what could happen is, wait, if I say, hey, Misty, this is Josie calling from the FLC team with Shabaria. How are you?
I'm good, but you know what? Today I had this happen, That person called me. Oh my God, I cannot believe all this stuff's going on. You have to hear this.
And then you're stuck. And then you can interrupt, but then it's a bit awkward to go, oh, so sorry to hear. Hey, the reason for the call, you don't want to do that. So straight, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, if you know their time zone. If you don't, just go with your time zone. Something else with the greeting is you need to be energetic. You can't start the call, and you have to try and maintain that too. Obviously, don't go overboard. You're going to scare them away, but you can't answer, hey, Misty, this is Josie calling from the Freedom Lifestyle Creators office with Shabaria. Good morning. You sound like every other salesperson ever. It has to be high energy. They have to think a little bit, who is this? Like, whoa, hang on, whoa. Yeah, so
High
that's the greeting.
energy, and you want to smile because people can hear the smile.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Something else as well, I was thinking as we were just role playing that is obviously we can see each other. So Misty can see me doing this and smiling, but on the phone, you can't. So it needs to keep up. So smile, stand up, stand, get that energy up. Good. The second part, Misty, the reason for the call is you downloaded Shabaria's book, The Freedom Lifestyle. And then this is the big claim. And she wanted me to give you access to the #1 program to scale your online business and double your sales within 49 days. So reason for the call, big claim.
I want to point out right here, I know you've got another point to bring in,
Yeah.
but I want to point out right here when you first, and you're probably going to be getting to this, but when you first call somebody and they say hello, always lead with who you are, where you're calling from, and I think it's within the first 30 seconds, get to your big claim. So those 3 things are very important right up front.
Yeah, definitely. If you're talking to an actual decision maker, an actual person that will consider your business, you don't have very long. If you're talking to someone that's not, we've all been there. We're like, hey, this person's talking to me. Like they're agreeing, they're not objecting at all. They're giving me all the time. Those aren't real deals. So the real deals, sometimes they might be, but you don't have very long. So get to the point. None of this fluff. Cut all the fluff. There's even words like oh, hey, I was like, all this, cut it. Boom, boom, boom. You might feel robotic, but it's so much better. So tell them the reason you're calling. Hey, you downloaded the book. They might not remember, like Misty, that's fine. People download lots of things. I mean, in that role play.
I always tell people I have young timers because I forget stuff, and I have other people think they're like, "Oh, that's just selective memory." Like it could be, but I have so many important things to remember. I get rid of the crap. I just
Yeah,
let go of this
cut the
other stuff.
fluff.
Cut the fluff.
No, but that's fine. Tell them the reason you're calling, and then big claim. Something in the big claim, you need to have a result and the time frame. So the result, scaling, doubling sales within 49 days. Result, time frame. Anything else you want to say about that section? Reason for the call, big claim?
No.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So here we go into the fact finding, and this section is a bit longer. So you have the intro, reason for the call, big claim, fact finding this is all about finding the DBM. And if you're in FLC, if you're part of FLC, you come to DCA, you know what DBM is. If you don't, dominant buying motive, the reason someone will buy, right? So this section is all about what is this person's pain point? You're trying all these different things, asking all these different questions to find out that one reason they would buy. And something else I want to say on this section is it's not always the first thing they tell you. So there's been times where that person you're speaking to, they think they have this problem, but you as the professional know it's because of this that they have this problem. So you know it, you just have to help them get there. And sometimes you don't know it. You just need to keep asking. Like Misty's changed a few times and then we got to a real one. So this is all the fact finding. Hey, like, why did you download the book? What's your biggest challenge? What do you mean by that? When you say that, what do you mean? Where do you want to be? What's the biggest challenge getting there? How much is that costing you? All these questions are fact finding.
And sometimes when you're asking, like, how much is this costing you by not doing this or having this issue resolved, you want to add, you want to, when they give you a monetized number, you want to times that by 12 or whatever, and for however many months in that year, and then give them that larger number because you want them to feel the pain that this is a real issue and this really has to be taken care of. And they're all giving me this opportunity to take care of it now. I need to pay attention and possibly and really do this. So yeah, sometimes you want to really hit that number and give them that pain, make them feel
really
that
good
pain.
point.
Yeah, it's not like you want to be mean to them, but you want to point out this is an issue. We have a solution to resolve that, and go from there.
Yeah, this is actually something I caught myself in the role play, and again, this is good because that role play wasn't perfect. I caught myself, but I couldn't go back. Because by the way, when you're role playing with someone, you have to pretend it's real. You can't stop and pretend it's a real call. Just keep going. But I didn't do that. I didn't times it by 12. She said it up to 500 a month. I should have times that by 12, and that's 6,000 a year that you're currently missing out on. That's way more like whoa than 500 a month. So yeah, really good point. As well, with all these questions, like we have, and by the way, we always have the script open, even though we probably both know this script off by heart. Always have your script. We have, what's your biggest challenge? What do you mean by that? Why do you say that? If you did know, what would it be? How much are you missing out on? Where would you like to see yourself in order to get there? What do you need the most assistance with? If there's one skill set we can work on with you, how much is that costing you a month? You don't have to ask all of it. You might at the beginning, right? But the more you do it, the more you'll know before the customer does where the call is going, and what to ask, what to not. So I actually did this in a different order than it is here because that's what felt right. So this all just comes down to practice, this part.
Yeah, and you have to remember there's two things I wanted to touch on here. One, when you're asking somebody what skills do you think that they need the most assistance with, always give options. Always give options and then leave with an open answer question, so they have to pick one and answer. Yeah. And then two, you're just having a conversation with somebody. So keep it relaxed, keep the energy up enough that, your smile comes across, you're feeling confident, you know that what you're doing and what you're offering them is of value and can help, scale their business and change their life. But you also want to be able to realize, okay, I don't have to be perfect at this, because like Grant Cardone says, not one thing will kill a deal. But you want to have a conversation. You want to be relaxed enough that you're having a conversation with somebody. And like Josie said, you're going to, what I do, what works for me, the best for me is I stick to the script. But like she said, once you know the script, then you can kind of put it in your own words. And then you can kind of flow and pick and choose which questions fit what part of that conversation. But there is a structure to the conversation that she's giving you. You want to stick to that structure, but the questions don't have to come in that exact order, is my point. Because you don't want to ask a fact-finding question when you're in a close. You don't want to go back to the sale when you're already in a close. So
Yeah, definitely. Very good point. Yeah, and then from there you I was choosing between the words want and need, and couldn't get either of them out. You want to keep going until you find that DBM, that one reason that they would actually buy from you. What are they struggling with? Can you help them with it? If yes, you go for it and you transition to either maybe you go through it the route of, hey, you're missing 12,000. And this is our example. You can do this in any business. Um, like if it's life coaching, hey, like you're missing out on all of this because of your confidence isn't built. Yeah, you could be doing that anything. Either we go through it like, hey, that's 12K a month or 12K a year, whatever the number. If I could put just half of that into your account, would you give me 15 minutes? Here's where you're asking for the time. Or, hey, yeah, we can definitely help you scale your business, launch your business. If I could show you exactly how we do that, would you give me 15 minutes? Here you're asking for the time. Because the goal on this call isn't to sell them. The goal on your product, the goal on this call is to sell them more time, to actually agree to jump on a call with you, because it's both so that you can jump on that call, you can show them, but it also sets in their mind, hey, I've agreed to meet this person. And it just gives you more grounds to stand on, to increases trust. So here you want to ask for that time. And we say 15 minutes. I mean, normally our calls go over, but if they agree to 15 minutes, they can do 30 minutes. And if they can't, then you work out after that. But yeah.
So with that, the we want to get them on. This call is basically to sell them on time, like you said, nail down an appointment, a time frame to get them on a call. When you do that, you're offering them grant, we have to offer them options. So you nail down a date. Okay. You nail down a date and you give them at least 2 to 3 options of times.
Mm-hmm.
Always start with today. Don't jump ahead to whenever, like tomorrow or next week or something else. You want them on the call today. If not today, then tomorrow. The sooner you can do it, the better, because you want to instill that urgency into them and let them know this is an issue that needs to be taken care of ASAP, and I'm here to do that. Let's get this started. Because the sooner they get on and they get their issue worked out, the sooner they can start bringing in more income. So that's really important. And then there was another thing I was going to touch on too, and I don't remember what it was. Say that last bit again, I'll remember.
I don't even know what I said anymore.
Yeah, but rewind. No, I'm just kidding.
This is true. Who was it? Chris Dietz, one of the guys that we train with, like the team we train with. He's got someone to pull over. Like he cold called, this person answered while driving through their car. And he was so, like, the urgency was so there that he got him to pull over on the side of the motorway to do this demo with him. So always go for now. If not now, or later today. If not later today, tomorrow. Da, 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 da. If it happens, and I don't think this has happened to me on a real call yet, but it's happened lots of times when I've role played with Grant Cardone's team, that they push me off 2 weeks from now. Okay, if it really is that far, or like the next month or whatever, agree on that time, go through it, come back and ask for an appointment now. Ask again. You never know. They might be like, oh, okay, fine. 10 minutes though, not 15 or something. So go for as soon as you can, like Misty said. Very good. Once you have a time, you agree on a time, this is where you transition to the lockdown. So you got the time, you have their email, you have their number to send the Zoom link to, any information you need. You also, the decision maker question, you need to make sure that everyone who would have a swaying opinion on this would be on the call. So they might be the business owner, but like in FLC, there's a business owner, yes, but there's people that will influence a decision. So you need to make sure you have everyone. And one thing I have been flunked on a few times from the role plays is ask twice. Ask, is there anyone else? They'll probably say no. Great. Ask it again. Ask in another way. Anyone value the opinion of? Oh yeah, like this person I would want to ask before I do anything. Get that. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to. And
No?
then, like you were saying, because I did remember what I wanted to say earlier, when you said that this call is for getting them more time, right? Buying them more time. The reason why you don't want to sell them on this call, like close them on this call, is because people, like you said, people believe what they see, not what they hear. So when you get them on another call, on a Zoom call, then you can show them everything and it makes it more realistic to them. And that's when they're going to be like, okay, I can see you're a legitimate company. You really know what you're talking about, and that I can do this. This is a really important and doable thing.
Yeah.
Crap, and then there was something else you just got through saying I was going to touch on too. Oh well.
With this point too, it might be that they're on the call, how much does it cost? How they want to know. And don't be scared if this happens. It's actually a good thing. They want to know how much it costs. They're asking buying questions. If they are asking, don't keep pushing it off. I'll show you in the demo. I'll show you. Let's book in a call. I'll show you. Answer their question. Give them that because they're not going to feel relaxed until you answer that question. So for us, our programs range from 2,500 to 26,000. So a good word track for this is, hey, look, great question. Our programs range anywhere from 2,500 to 26,000. But I wouldn't expect you to make sense of any of that or know what any of that means or make sense of that investment because I haven't shown you anything you get with that. So let's jump on the call. Just because I know a lot of people get worried about that question. So yeah, from here, you lock down the appointment. They said yes, but you need to drive home the yes, basically. So this is all the other than a zombie apocalypse, and this is keeping it light. Like there's not really going to be a zombie apocalypse unless you're Seb and you're preparing for a zombie apocalypse already. They're gonna find they might be confused. They might be like, yeah, or they might find it funny.
I'm watching all the zombie movies using those as like a survival guide.
Yeah. So other than a zombie pocket, any reason, like Misty said, no, I should be there. You should or you will. And then why are you giving me your time? Again, here, Misty gave me a good answer. But if she said something like, well, because you asked for it or because I'm free, you need a real answer. Always get an answer to your question. So, hey, Misty, I get it. Thank you so much for agreeing just because you were free. But I know a busy person like you wouldn't just show up to a call because that's the only time you're free. You'd come because you want to solve a problem. So, what's that one problem? If I solve for you, would you actually consider showing up? She answers, okay, great. Set the intention. Always, always. Sorry, Misty, I'll give you a chance to speak in a second.
No, you're fine.
Always set the intention. Hey, my intention on this call is to work with you. It's not, hey, we're going to have a chat and I'm going to show you what we do and then we're never going to speak again. No, my intention is to work with you so that when they get on that call, they're expecting that. And when you ask for the business, it's not like a, whoa, what are you doing? They came expecting it. So this is all the parts. Misty, anything?
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, with the price, and you were mentioning, you want to mention the price if they ask for it, mention the price up front. You want to remain transparent and honest, authentic, and you don't want them coming to the call after have asking that and not giving them an answer. You don't want them to show up to the call on the Zoom and then see the price and get sticker shock and be like, oh, I can't afford that. You want to give them that price up front because it helps build trust in you. And then it gives them time to think, can I really afford that? And let me see what they're offering with that price to make sure that it's worth that price and they get the value of that. And then the reason why you want to get, instead of just letting somebody say, yeah, I should be there, or just because you told me to, you asked me or something, you want them to physically say a yes because it makes it more realistic for them and they're giving their consent, and people don't like to go back on their word. They like to be a person of their word. So if they say yes, they're more likely to be there and to well, like I said, be there, show up.
Yeah, exactly. And I've definitely felt this when I first started doing it. And just the other day on actually just this Tuesday on the sales rally, Seth was talking. I feel like I had to emphasize this. It's not Seb, Seth, from the Grant Cardone team was talking about this, that sometimes you're calling so many people and people are hanging up on you, they're not giving you a chance, they're not doing it. And then you finally get someone who's actually talking to you, actually staying with you through the whole script. And I've I've definitely had this. You get to the lockdown, and those last few questions feel really, at first, they feel really pushy. Now it doesn't, because I understand it better, but it feels really pushy. Like they already said yes. Why are you asking like five more times in a different way that they're gonna be there? But it's really important to do this. One, like Misty said, you need to get a solid yes. The first yes might not have been real. They might have just been agreeing with you to get you off the phone. And if that is the case, they're not going to say yes, definitely yes, 4 other times. Two, they'll respect you more. You won't seem just like another like person trying to call them, get them on a call. They're going to respect you. Oh, this person is real. And again, it sets you up for the actual demo, the actual Zoom call. Like you're real deal. You're not here to mess around. So it can feel a little bit like you don't want to ask those questions. And I've definitely had it where I've got off the call and just, okay, thank you, see you, bye. And then they don't show up. But maybe if I dug deeper and actually, are you going to be there? Are you going to be there? Is there a reason you wouldn't be there? If you wouldn't, why wouldn't you come? Then maybe they would have actually showed up because it would be more real for them. So yeah, don't you this script is structured like this, and the questions, all the questions are there for a reason. There's not one single question in this script that can be missed out, unless it's like a fact-finding one that they've literally just answered you. So yeah, just don't shy away from it.
No.
Yeah.
So I have a quick question. Do you want me to do the close as in from the script, or just do like give me an objection and say the close?
I think what we should do is the second one, because I'm thinking we should do a whole, it's been like over half an hour now. I'm thinking we should do a whole thing on the demo. And so we did the cold call to book the demo. And then I think we should do an episode on the actual closing of the demo. And because again, it's not just the closes, like people see me post the closes or they see us talk about the closing. It's not just that. There's a whole thing before it. It's a whole process too.
Deal on its own.
Exactly. There's lots that goes on before that. So I think we should break that down next time. But let's do one little close to tease it, I think.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So, Misty,
Josie.
I need to think about it.
Absolutely, Josie. You should think about it. However, you and I both know that you thinking about it is not going to change the situation. You know that you and your company need this product. It's going to solve a problem for you. And honestly, Josie, if you think about it and we leave here, it's just the price is just going to go up. So let's go ahead and take time out of the equation. Let's solve that problem for you and get you earning the income that you deserve to have and that you're looking to get. I need your 16-digit card number to secure your space.
Boom. Let's go. So we'll break that down. We'll break that down next time. Let us know if you guys want that, because there's, like we said, it's not just that. There's There's a whole process that goes on before that. And I think that would be really helpful to be broken down too. So yeah.
If you guys want to, we can do like a series type of it with stuff like this, because of the fact that there is so much to it and it's not going to all fit in. We could be here for days and not get it all in there. So
Yeah.
it's best if you guys wanted to do have a little series done with this, then we can definitely do that. Let us know in the comments. Yeah, I think that would be good, because I like how you did it this time when we were breaking down the cold call, because it's so important that people understand that there's not just, hey, pick up a phone, hey, hello, I'm selling this, buy it from me. It's just, that doesn't work. But people need to understand there is a way that you talk to people to get them to buy from you. And you're not just trying to get them to buy from you just so you can get an income. You're trying to get them to buy from you to help solve their problem, which will change their life and their business, right? So I think I like how you did this. I think that was awesome.
I like how
so
you
Josie,
did.
Well, because interrupting you all the time.
No.
So Josie, is there anything else you'd like to add as we wrap up?
I hope this is kind of a new angle for videos from us. So I hope it was helpful. Do let us know. Like Misty said, we could be here for another hour talking just about this script. I don't think we even covered everything, because we didn't want to bam, bam, and this, and this, and this, and this. But there's so much more as well that we could talk about in this script as well, with objections next time, like a really tough person doesn't want to get on that call. There's ways around that too. So definitely, like Misty said, we can make this a series. We can do the closing next too, as well, with the actual demo script, not just the closing. There's definitely points in there that are really everything in these scripts and what we say to people is there for a reason. So I think there's definitely much more content like this and explanations we can do. So let us know, and it's exciting. I like talking about it.
I do too. I think this is fun. I think, it not only helps us remember and practice more, and we're not only helping other people, but they say you learn by teaching. So by showing other people what we're doing, we're learning more, because like we keep saying, there's so much to this that we haven't even learned everything yet. And we've been doing this for about 2 years, if not a little longer than that. And we haven't even learned everything yet. There's so much to it. And it's ever changing. So there's a lot there we can go through. So with that being said, guys, we thank you guys so much for tuning in with us today. We had so much fun. I think I like doing this kind of content because it's something new and exciting, and can be even more impactful than something else. But hey, we'll just go with it. So thank you guys for tuning in, for being here. We'll see you guys next week on another episode. Keep learning. And we'd like to say from here at FLC, happy birthday, Jabaria! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Even though it's after your birthday when you see this. But from here at the FLC family, we like to say, welcome to the family, where once you're family for life. You're stuck with us, but you just can't get rid of us. We're here. Here to love you, support you, hold you accountable.
Always.
So like, share, subscribe, help us reach as many people as possible, because here's where your freedom lifestyle begins, and we want to help as many people as possible reach their freedom lifestyle, because everybody deserves to be free. So with that being said, we'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
Yeah. See you.
Bye. Bye.